Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Suvarna and today we have an exciting video in store for you. But before we dive into the main content, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update from my channel. I have a lot of exciting content coming up and you won't want to miss any of it. If you haven't seen previous videos where I have explained various important basic things which you should know before going ahead, you can go through them. The link for the same is given in the description. Also, please share the videos with your friends because the much you'll share it, the more you'll gain it. Knowledge sharing is the key to success. Now, let's talk about what we'll be covering in this video. Today, we are going to explore some more examples based on what we have learned so far. First, we'll write a program to draw the simple pyramid using print statements. Then we'll be learning how to write a descriptive print statement. After that, we'll write a program to swap the values in variables. And then we'll calculate the area of a rectangle. So let's jump right into it. In the first example, we'll create a simple Python program that prints a pyramid pattern. Instead of using loops or conditionals, we'll achieve the pattern by using multiple print statements. Let's see how it works. In this program, we'll use a series of print statements to construct the pyramid pattern. Each print statement represents a row of the pyramid with the appropriate number of spaces and asterisks. Let's break down the pyramid pattern line by line. If you observe, in the last line, we have 9 stars. Means in the first line where we have only 1 star, the position of the star should be at the 5th place, isn't it? In the first line, we print 4 spaces followed by a single asterisk. This creates the topmost row of the pyramid. Moving on to the second line, we print 3 spaces followed by 3 asterisks. This creates the second row of the pyramid. In the third line, we print 2 spaces followed by 5 asterisks. This forms the third row of the pyramid. Continuing to the fourth line, we print a single space followed by 7 asterisks. This produces the fourth row of the pyramid. Finally, in the fifth line, we print no spaces and 9 asterisks. This completes the base of the pyramid. By printing each line with the correct number of spaces and asterisks, we create the pyramid pattern. Now let's run the program and see the pyramid pattern come to life. As you can see, the program beautifully prints the pyramid pattern using simple print statements. Isn't that amazing? I hope you enjoyed this little coding activity. Printing pattern is just one of the many creative aspects of Python programming. So keep exploring, keep coding, and let your imagination soar. Next, we'll be writing a Python program that uses the concatenation operator to print the name and age taken from the user. Let's dive right in. So we want to print the message like this. Your name is dash and your age is dash years. In this pattern, we want to print the message where we'll be accepting name and age from the user. So here we'll fill in the blanks for name and age by asking the user for his or her name and age. To get started, we'll create a simple program that prompts the user to enter their name and age. Then, using the concatenation operator, which is nothing but a plus sign, we'll print a sentence that combines the name and age together. Let's break down the program step by step. So we start by using the input function to prompt the user to enter their name and age. The values they enter will be stored in the variables, say name and age respectively. Next, we use the concatenation operator, that's the plus sign, to combine strings and variables. By adding strings like your name is and your age is with the variable name and age, we create a single string. Finally, we use the print function to display the concatenated string to the user. You can see whatever we write inside the double quotes gets printed as it is, and value of the variable can be accessed using plus sign and the name of the variable. Now let's run the program and see the magic of concatenation. As you can see, the program prompts the user to enter their name and then age. It then concatenates the input with strings to create a sentence that combines the user's name and age. Excellent! You can try add some more text in the print statement and see the magic. This is a simple yet effective way to display user input in a meaningful manner using the concatenation operator. In the next program, we'll see how to swap or exchange the values of the variables. One way to swap the values of two variables in Python is by using a third variable. This approach involves temporarily storing the value of one variable in the third variable and then assigning the value of the second variable to the first variable, and finally assigning the value of the third variable back to the second variable. Let me show you how it's done. In simple words, let's say we have two containers, A and B. We want to put the contents of the container A into B and vice versa. To do that, we need a third container, say C, for our help. First, we will empty the container by putting its contents into C, and then it becomes very easy to swap A and B. First, let's declare two variables, A and B, and assign some initial values to them. If you want to see what is there inside A and B, let's print it. Now let's introduce a third variable, temp, and assign the value of A to it. Next, we'll assign the value of B to A, so that contents of B will go in A. Finally, we'll assign the value of temp, which is the original value of A, isn't it, to B. And that's it. The values of A and B have been swapped using a third variable. Let's print the values of A and B to verify the swap. Well done. Now that we have executed the code, let's see the output. As you can see, the values of A and B have successfully been swapped. This approach of using a third variable provides a simple and reliable way to exchange values between two variables. Well, in the next program, we want to calculate the area of a rectangle. As you know, the formula to find the area of a rectangle is very simple: length multiplied by width. In this program, we'll use the input function to prompt the user to enter the length and width of the rectangle. Then we'll calculate the area using the provided values. So let's break down the program step by step. First, we use the input function to prompt the user to enter the length and width of the rectangle. Let's save them into two variables called length and width. Next, we calculate the area of the rectangle by multiplying the length and width, because it's the formula to calculate the area. We store the result in a variable called area. Finally, we use the print function to display the calculated area to the user. We provide a descriptive message along with the value of the area. By following these simple steps, we can calculate the area of a rectangle. Now let's run the program and witness the magic of Python. As you can see, the program prompts the user to enter the length and width of the rectangle. It then calculates the area based on the provided values and display the result. Easy peasy. I hope you enjoyed this coding adventure. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below. So keep exploring, keep coding, and let your creativity soar. See you guys in the next video where I have an interesting topic lined up for you. Thank you for watching.